I need a plug and a little bezel, gauge cluster bezel for Sean. So we're both doing this conversion in our CRXs. It's the EG gauge cluster in our CRX. I've already started mine. I know I need this plug right here. Super easy to plug to get. You just pop it off, and then I'm gonna need the bezel for Sean because he's got the square one. I've got the circle one, or the newer style CRX one. So now I just push all these little pins out. These are the easiest pins to push out. Alright, so I got this plug. Just pushed all those pins out. Got this little clip. We're gonna go grab that cluster bezel. Alright, so it doesn't have top screws in it, but I gotta get these bottom ones out. It's not too hard. Just screw here and here. Screws are out. Should just pop right off. There we go, she's coming. Looks like we got this stuff unplugged. Come on. Heck yeah, we're taking this too. Best little knife out there, guys. Alright, so got it, and we'll be off. Awesome. So I got what I needed. Just gonna bust out these two little repins. Just gotta unpin. So the 12 pin plug is the same plug on both harnesses. Some of the wires are the same, just in different spots, so I have to depin it. And then I've got the pinouts, 2 pieces of paper, and I've gone and I've highlighted each side which pins stay in that plug but move, and which pins need to go to the other plug. So the other plug on the EF is an 8 pin, and it needs to be a 10 pin, so that's what I just grabbed from this EG here. I already have one at the shop for my harness, and it's got just like turn signal, the left turn signal's in the left one, the right turn signal's in the right one, but it's in the EG, it's in the 12 pin. So, you know, just little things like that I gotta move around, but we're gonna bust out to the shop and get that done. See you there. Definitely. So this is what I had worked out for my CRX, and mine's an 89.5. It's got the seat belts on the door, and Sean's is a straight 89. So I printed off this as well real quick, just in case he's got the other pin out, and I'm just highlighting. And so this is the 12 pin, this is the 12 pin. These are all the highlighted pins are the ones that are the same pins, but are just going to be moved around in the plug. And then I'll write down, like I did here, everything how it goes in order, but everything that's circled in pen in here is the pins that I need to move around. So I'll write those down and see exactly where it is, so I don't have to keep looking back and forth. But he's got this guy here. I pulled the screws, just gotta wiggle it out, you know, Oh, baby.
Back in the day, when I first started doing cars, I had to get into clusters almost every import that came in. Because we'd always take the cluster out and take this off to put those backlit white, red, and
all
blue
the lights and everything.
backlight Indiglo gauges, bro. Dude, I used to have, every one of my cars used to have that. People used to bring them to me because you have to slide them over the needle without breaking it. It's scary. So, like, you got to get this cover off, and then you gotta get the black face off, because the Indiglo actually goes behind that flat black stuff too, because that goes over it to hold it down. And you gotta pull all those screws and then put them back in. Yeah, it's without breaking needles, because you can't pull them off. See,
That is silly.
so I used to have kids pay me to do it because I didn't have time. I think I only put up the needle on the very first car, which was mine. And after I broke one, I was like, oh man, you can't fix these seats.
All right. Now the hard part. So I got his cluster out. It is the other style than mine. Still 12 pin and 8 pin, but it looks like things are a little different. So instead of being blue-white for the seatbelt light, and like in my CRX, the seatbelt light is in the 8 pin or the 10 pin like it is the 8 pin, his CRX seatbelt light is in the 12 pin. So I just got to move it to the 8 pin where the 12 pin here or 10 pin here, but it's all the same. Not really, but it is. We'll see. Simple. Alright guys, so got my papers here. I'm gonna start pinning this guy. Do some camera adjustments real quick. Grab the little clips out. Gotta start depinning this and pinning it up with the right stuff. Get to work then. Grab the 8-pin. Alright, we'll go 8. We'll start with 1. Plugs in this way. Seatbelt, blue, red. Which would have came from this side. I believe it's this one. Looks like a red, black. Yeah, it's this one. So it plugs in this way. Number 1. And we're in. We got 1 in, guys. Next one, green, black. Green, black. Green, black. Green, black. Yellow for power. Alright. Next up, we got yellow, green. Yellow, green. Yellow, green. Black with the ground. That's this guy. Next up, check engine light, A6, green, orange, green, orange, yep, found it, A6, and 7 and 8 are empty. We go green, red, oh, that's that one, 7, 8. And then red, blue. That's red. That's red, black. It's white, blue. And we'll just get on to the next red. So we start off with yellow, white. Yellow, white. I think I put it right with the 12. Alright, so plugs in this way. Number 1. Yellow, white. We go blue, yellow.
white, yellow, red.
Poor Nick turned his belly over. Nick? Yeah. He does cages. Oh, cages are the worst one for him? Yeah, well he's such a big dude. Yeah, I want to do it. It's like, he enjoys the cages. He likes doing them, but if the car doesn't have a roof, it's going to sure feel a lot better. Yeah. Not that those ones are bad ones, but
Looking for the straight blue.
With that chassis, when I got in a comfortable position.
It's P7 empty. 110. Black yellow. And then this is the red black, because those are backwards on this one. Alright. Now, the moment of truth is we plug all this in and see if it works. I'm all pinned out.
Oh, you're all pinned out?
Yep.
Way cool.
Alright, so I got it all plugged in. Gonna turn the key on now. Oh crap! Okay. I'm not sure if it exactly works, but lights turn on. It says you gotta check engine light. I'm gonna check it real quick. If it's the speedometer, then you know what I mean?
Oh.
And then that light's on, so I gotta figure out what did I hook up to the turn signal to make the turn signal stay on.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. 17?
What's that?
Code 17, let's Google it real quick. Honda Civic Obity code 17. So we had a speed sensor code, and then the oil pressure light didn't turn on, but there's two yellow red wires. This is the other one. I'm gonna hook that up, see if that turns the oil pressure light on, and then we gotta put a speed sensor in it, and that should be something. Alright, so going over my paper, it looks like the check engine light turns on, the brake light turns on, high beams work, the lights work, then turn signals don't go, and the right turn signal stays on. So I think I have the oil light and the battery light in the turn signals. The speed works, I know that because we have a check engine light for the speed sensor. And then the fuel gauge didn't go up, so there might be something going on there. And yeah, for now that's where we're at. We have power and such, so oh, the gauge lights didn't turn on either, so I'm gonna flip this stuff around and figure that out. Oh, hazards are on. So it looks like we got a little bit of connections being made, but we've got fuel, blinkers, I mean they all go, and it messes with the fuel, the tach, but it's a start, it works. Alright, so Sean, I want you to know yes, it works, but we got your blinkers somehow are wired into everything. When you hit the blinkers or the hazards, the tack goes up and down.
Really?
Like look. So we turn the key on, and we're here. We turn the lights on, and you see they light up. All right, it was just doing it way more for me. It's not doing it now that we're off. I mean, it's doing it a little bit, but there it is. Oh, it's still doing it weird. I guess it was weirder a second ago. It stopped doing it weird. But it was like they were all like super bright like this the whole time. As you went like this, they both blinked bright.
Yeah.
But that is kind of weird though.
The gauge looks like it's working.
Yep, we're getting temperature. We have a tack. The speedo cable's not currently hooked up, but
The blue light come on with the highs there.
yeah. Well, I mean a little bit. I guess these come on more. Maybe it's an EG cluster and a TRX, and it's working.
Yeah. It's got a couple little bugs still, but
Yeah,
definitely closer.
pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
And so what it happened to be in the beginning when I turned it on and nothing was working was I was just reading the plug backwards. So where I started B1, that was the other side. I had it in B12. So everything was kind of just 180. So we got that flipped, and then everything started kind of coming together. The battery light turned on, and it just kind of started going up the way we wanted it. And then you see we loomed everything up all night, or Sean loomed everything up all night. Got his wires in there good. And I started on my CRX, and I got mine pinned out, both sides, and loomed. And then here's my glass. I got the newer style cowl. Sean's gonna try and retrofit the older style on. I got my cluster here. So I haven't showed you where I'm at here, guys, but I've been sanding a ton, and it's looking way better. I mean, but Pedro's gonna come down, and so he's definitely taking on a challenge to show me what it needs to look like. But hopefully I can get it there. Sean's ultimate fabrication. This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out.